Child, let me stop before they come looking for me. They're gonna come looking for me. When you are a senior, leave the freshmen alone. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe. I was gone for 6 months and we're not gonna talk about that. We're just gonna act like it didn't happen because we're here, we're back. Your favorite Persian is back here talking to you. Today, we're gonna be talking about how to survive high school. I'm gonna be giving some tips on how to survive high school. This is from your friendly YouTube content creator. Yeah, with all that being said, let's get into it. First tip, first day of school. Actually, this goes for any class. First day of school, bring a pencil and maybe a folder, because all they're gonna be doing is giving you a syllabus. They're gonna take a whole hour and a half, 45 minutes, however long it takes to go over the syllabus, and then they're gonna try and play the name game where they remember your name. On that first day of school, all you're doing is getting the syllabus, trying to learn your schedule, and trying not to get knocked over in the hallways, because the upperclassmen do not care. They will knock you over. They will knock you over. You do not have to run to class.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
You do not have to run to get to class on time, okay? You don't. Because upperclassmen will look at you like you're crazy. Do not run. Do not run to class. Do not run. Y'all need to work on not stepping on the back of people's shoes, because that'd be so annoying. That'd be so annoying when you are in the hallways and you try to get to class, people stepping on the back of your shoe, and your shoe come off. Oh, it's so annoying. Okay. Leave the upperclassmen alone. They do not care. They do not care about your feelings. They are about to graduate and go to college. Now, some of y'all can make it work. If they go into a college that's in the same city as where you go into high school, then y'all can probably make it work. But honestly, 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, they don't really care. You know what they want. They know what they want. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. I ain't never dealt with that because I honestly didn't like people. It's really kind of weird when an almost 18-year-old and a freshman who just got out of middle school.
None of my business. It's none of my business.
If you are a freshman, do not come in being loud. That is so annoying. You just got out of middle school. Know your place. Know your place. Those upperclassmen will humble you real quick. Real quick. Have a good relationship with your teachers. Have a good relationship with your teachers. Now, if they are being complete assholes to you, then that's when you can, But if they're being nice and trying to help you, allow them to help you and be nice back. At the end of the grading period and your grade is a 59 and you want a passing grade, you want that 60, they gonna help you out. They gonna try and give you some extra credit, find you some missing assignments that they be like, okay, if you turn this in, I can bump your grade up. They gonna help you out. So like, be nice. Like having a few teachers that you have a really good relationship with, like throughout your whole high school career, it's gonna really help at the end when you're applying for colleges and need that letter of recommendation. But if they being some complete assholes, that's when you reciprocate the same energy. The same energy they're giving you, you give it back. Okay. Join clubs and sports if you want to be more involved with your school. The last half of the school year, I joined the Black Student Union Club and I went for 2 meetings and then I never showed up again because I was really enjoying the hours after school where I could go home and take a nap and eat and do my homework. Those hours that I was spending at home, I didn't want to spend them at school. So that's why I never joined any clubs or sports. Maintain good grades and GPA. Freshman year is the beginning of your GPA. That's the beginning of it. So if you want to make sure you establish a good foundation and build each year, build. So then by the end, you have a really nice GPA for when you apply to colleges. Now, I wish I listened to this advice that I'm giving you back when I was a freshman. I'm sure I received the same advice. I just didn't care. I was just like, I don't even want to be here. So we're just here to be here. Make sure you maintain good grades in GPA, because when you apply for colleges, that's one of the things that you have to put down. You have to put down your GPA. And if it's not good, they're not going to accept you unless you have a really, really, really good ACT score or SAT score. I'm not going to say my GPA, it wasn't bad. Actually, I don't even care. I had a 2.7, okay? And that's because the first 3 years, I did not care. I was turning in work late. I was barely even doing the work. I just wasn't applying myself. And it showed in that GPA. You're gonna lose friends. It's gonna happen. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen. You're gonna lose friends. You're gonna gain friends. Also, your friends aren't your friends. Just so you know, not really your friends. Just find a few people that you can have lunch with, that you can talk to sometimes, that you can copy homework off of sometimes. Honestly, the best thing is to stay away from the whole popularity thing. Nobody cares, especially after high school. Nobody cares. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares. Like, just go to school, get your good grades, have a good relationship with your teachers, make sure you get to class on time, don't skip school, and you're gonna be just fine. You're gonna be just fine, okay? Honestly, sophomore year was such a blur. Such a blur. I don't remember any of it. Is this sophomore year that you take the PSAT?
Nope.
Because honestly, I remember taking that. I just don't know when. I think that was junior year. So freshman year, you're coming in, you're confused, you're lost, you're trying to navigate high school. Then sophomore year is the year that you're just like chilling. I mean, you just chilling. You like, we just ain't here. We no longer no freshmen. We know the school. We got it down pat. Now we just in here chilling. That was probably the year that I slacked the most. Grades were awful. I was just like, what the heck? I don't even want to be here. I'm just here to be here because, you know, attendance. That was such a blur. Honestly, tips I have. Keep up the good grades and get ready for junior year, because that's going to be some Okay, junior year was honestly the most terrible year of my life. It was so hard, so much going on. You had PSAT in the fall, and you had the ACT in the spring. So all year long, you were prepping for ACT, and it's just so draining and so annoying. And then when you finally get to the ACT, you're just like, whatever, and you're trying to get through the freaking test. So, take that seriously. The PSAT, honestly, I didn't know what it was. I thought it was just like the SAT. Is it the pre-SAT? The preliminary SAT? I didn't know what it was. I didn't care. I was like, I'm taking a test. A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, C, A, B, D. I did not care. Later on, you figure out that if you get a really good score, you could get money for college. I didn't know that. I don't even know what my score was, to be honest with you. It's also known as the National Merit Scholarship Qualifying Test, so you can get money for college if you do really good on it. I didn't know that. I also did not get money for college. Then there's the ACT, and that's what honestly all of junior year is prepping for the ACT, and that was so draining and so annoying and so repetitive. I absolutely hated it with a passion. I got a good enough score. I got a good enough score to get in college. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm only gonna say that because I don't remember my score. I'm pretty sure it was 18, which isn't terrible. It just isn't great. And if you don't get a good score the first time, retake it as many times as you need to get that score you need to get into college that you want. Now for senior year, senioritis is really a thing. It's a real thing. It usually happens towards the end of the year when everybody's just like drained, burnt out, done over it, done with high school. They don't want to do any work, turn in any work. They don't want to put in any effort. They don't care. They're ready to graduate and be done with high school. At the end, I was just like, yeah, I'm done. Can we please get our cap and gown, graduate, walk across that stage and be done? Give me my diploma, I'm over it. That's also that you start applying for colleges. So you want to make sure your GPA is still good, and you want to make sure your grades are still good. I would say start applying for colleges as soon as you get your ACT scores back. If it's a good ACT score, start applying for colleges then. But really, you're supposed to start applying when you're a senior. That's when they are really on you, like apply, 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 apply. I had a little moment where I was like, I don't want to go to college. I don't have anything to do with college. I don't like college. I'm not going to college. Bump that. I'm not doing college. Like, I'm gonna find something else to do. I don't want to go. I'm over school. I'm so over it. I'm done. My mom was like, so what are you gonna do? And I was like, I'll figure it out, but I'm not going to college. I went to a college fair where they had all these different colleges set up, and I went and I looked at a lot of different ones, and I was like, okay, maybe I do want to go to college. Maybe I do want to do this. So then I started applying, and I got accepted into a few. It was quite a few ones that I got accepted into, and I was like, I was just really applying for fun. I don't really want to go here. But then there was one that I applied to that I actually wanted to go to, and I got accepted. And another thing, when you are a senior, leave the freshmen alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. You know, you only want one thing. You were almost 18. You were almost an adult. You were about to go to college. Leave them alone. Let them thrive. They're fresh teenagers.
Y'all are going to jail! Period!
Also, go to homecoming, go to prom, go to the football games, the basketball games. I almost didn't go to prom. I didn't care. I was just like, I can sit at home and dance in the living room. It sounds terrible, I know. I can sit at home and dance in the living room by myself. Why do I need to be dressed up in makeup, hair, with the dress on and heels just to go dance with other people and be surrounded by sweaty bodies? I'm good. I ended up going to prom. Did I have a good time? It was nice. It was nice. Did I stay long? Not really. Stayed long enough to be surrounded by a circle of people because I was the one in the middle dancing. Anyways, that's all the tips I have. That's all I have to say about high school. Do I miss high school? A little bit. Would I go back just for I don't know. But yeah, that's all the tips I have for how to survive high school. Keep up the grades. Leave the upperclassmen alone. Seniors, leave the freshmen alone. Make sure you have a good GPA. Make sure you do good on the ACT and the SAT. Apply for colleges. Freshmen, don't come in all out. You will get humbled. Be involved with your school. And make sure you have good relationships with your teacher. That's all you need. That's all you need to know about high school.
That's all y'all need.
That's all you need. Your friends are your friends. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. My stomach was literally screaming at me because it wanted nutrients, so now we're eating. Don't judge me.